Religion is always viewed as a spiritual affair because of its rituals and the use of symbols, which is often backed by faith. More so, the Catholic Church, which has a unique set of doctrines and mode of worship, is often confusing to many. The use of symbols for spiritual meanings took center stage when the Catholic Archbishop of Jos, Most Reverend Dr. Matthew Ishaya Audu, who was appointed a year ago by Pope Francis, celebrated 20 years of episcopal obligation, a year as Archbishop, and the reception of Pallium. This is no doubt a tripartite celebration. The Pallium, as a Latin word, might sound strange. However, it has a deep spiritual meaning. Before we get into the meaning, let's look at the people, the message, and the colorful event. The solemn and yet colorful event had priests from within and outside the country, dressed in white and gold, walking down the aisle in twos, just as the biblical walk to Emmaus. Another sight to behold was the triumphant entry of the College of Bishops, led by the Pope, who is represented by the Apostolic NUNCIO to Nigeria, Antonio Filipazzi. The people who in Christendom are the church are in their number colorfully dressed in different uniforms, adding glamour and style to the spiritual occasion. The celebrant, Archbishop Matthew Ishaya Audu, in his simple, humble and solemn nature, took the profession of faith and the oath of fidelity.
And to the best of my ability, I will respectfully accept and carry out its mandates and counsels. So help me God, and His holy gospel, which I touch with my hand.
The reception of the Pallium is another outward sign with an inward meaning. The Pallium is a special vestment worn over the chasuble round the neck and resting on the shoulders of a high-ranking archbishop with metropolitan authority. It symbolizes the archbishop's responsibility as a shepherd and a sign of his communion with the Holy See. The union of the church, traditional institution and government in speaking the language of peace is amazing and what is needed in a troubled world of today.
Peace be with you.
We that call ourselves Christians have really walked as Christians, we will not be undergoing these insecurity challenges that have befallen us.
His grace has equally continued from where his predecessor left in the consolidation of peace and security in Plateau State.
It was a nostalgic feeling when the Archbishop cut his anniversary cake with some of his classmates who were once young seminarians over 40 years ago.
I am highly elated and I'm excited, as a matter of fact, to have one of my classmates elevated to this exalted position of Archbishop of the Jos Archdiocese.
Who will believe that the cleric will be so engrossed in tradition? Archbishop Matthew Ishaya Audu ordained a priest in 1984, appointed Bishop of Lafayette Diocese in 2000, and Archbishop of Jos Archdiocese in 2019. He is always quick to admit that he is not perfect and has a slogan, Ikon Allah, which simply means he owes it all to God.
May I begin this address by expressing my heartfelt gratitude to God Almighty, giver of life and every good gift, for the honor done to me by giving me this rare privilege of being a servant in his church for 20 years as a bishop and 1 year now as an archbishop.
Wish him good health, wish him God's blessings, wish him all the support he needs. Everything he has been doing since he came. He's a very down-to-earth man, very simple. And you see he's asking everybody, he said even he's not even worthy of their money. That sign of humility.
Really, in terms of family members, is one of our younger brother, of which we are proud of him, that God has blessed among our family.
Social Diary is wishing the Archbishop a fruitful experience as he shepherds the ecclesiastical province of Jos Archdiocese.